Hey guys, it's Kamilla Lanae, and I thank you so much, so much for clicking this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, I don't know why not. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Let's get straight into this video. How to start acting realistically. Okay, now this is a really good topic, I believe. And I'm going to give you guys, this is not even that many things that I'm going to tell you about, but I'm going to break it down so you know and understand every little thing I'm saying right now. So for one, when you're acting realistically, you have to make sure, what is the proper word? When you're, I don't even know the word I want to use. When you're acting realistically, you want to make sure that you are, when you're acting realistically, you want to make sure that you're not acting. That's I know it might sound weird. You might like, Kamilla, what are you talking about? You don't make sense. What? But listen to what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying. Please watch this full video because I'm telling you it's going to be so helpful. Now, one thing about acting is when you're actually acting, like if you're actually acting on set, you can't be acting. You have to be 100% true to it, 100% into the character, 100% if your character is surprised, you're 100% surprised. This is not acting, you're like seriously surprised. If your character is sad, you're 100% sad. You're not acting, you're 100% sad. You have to be sad. If your character is very outgoing person, you have to be outgoing. You can't act it, you actually have to be outgoing. Now, one thing about acting is when you're acting, yes, it's acting, but in that scene while on set, you cannot be acting. You have to be 100% that person, 100% in that motion, 100% that character. That's just it. And it might sound weird, but yes, when you're acting on set and you're actually acting, you're not acting. You have to be for real. You have to be serious. So if I'm going out to an audition and I'm reading about this character that's very excited, when I go in the audition room, when I go in there, yes, I'm acting. That's what is labeled acting. That's what is labeled. But I'm actually going to be in there being 100% that character. Hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. But I'm going to be that character 100%, not 99%, not 98%, not 90%, 100% that character, okay? So make sure that you are not acting when you're acting. Now, you probably get what I'm saying because of all those breakdowns and examples and stuff that I just explained to you. But to act realistically, you do not act. You be that character, be in that emotion, do all of that, be 100% that. 100%, 1,000% actually, 1,000% that character and that emotion. Also, when you want to act realistically, stop trying too hard. Don't try so hard. Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. Just do it. Okay? Do it. Think of put yourself in that situation, put yourself in that scenario or whatever, and just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't try too hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just do it. Just do it. Like Nike said, just do it. Now, also, not too much head and hand movements, okay? Because sometimes, like in everyday life, as you probably see in this video, like I'm doing some hand movements and my head movements is moving a little. But in everyday life, sometimes when people get on set, they might get a little nervous and they might just start, moving a lot and doing this and just, as they're talking, they're like moving, or as they're talking, they're just moving their fingers or whatever. You can't do that, especially on set, because when you're actually being recorded, it's taking away too much attention. So if you're just sitting here and the whole time you're like moving your hands as you're talking the entire time, you're probably going to be looking at my hand like, what the heck, why does she keep moving her hand like that? Or if I'm just like keep putting my hand up every second I'm talking, or fixing my hair every second, or like, that just looks like you're nervous or something, and it's not an everyday thing that you do. So you have to make sure you're doing an everyday thing. Like in everyday life, you're not doing that 24/7 and checking or moving or just fidgeting or touching your hands or your shirts and stuff like that, like, or like plucking your pants. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just like doing this to my pants. Like, you don't do that in everyday life. So you want to make sure that you just keep everything simple. Not too much head movements, not too much hand movements, just not too much, because if you do too much, it's going to be distracting, and distracting on set with all that stuff, it's too distracting, and you're not going to want it. And if you do that in an audition room, you're most likely not going to get picked, to be honest. So you want to make sure you're calm, you're super calm, not using your head and hand movements too much. You want to make sure you're calm and cool and collective because all that other stuff, just moving it too much, it's just going to get annoying. It's going to, when they're recording you, they're going to be, oh, can you stop doing that? Because we're trying to focus on, especially if it's like a commercial for a product, some type of product. Say it's, I don't know, some type of product, and you're advertising the product, but you keep moving, or you keep touching your head, or you keep touching your shirt or something like that. It's distracting. It's very distracting. It's annoying. And trust me, the directors, they're not going to like it, which means they're probably not going to like you or to work with you anymore. So just lay off with the hand and head motions, movements too much. Keep it on the chill side. Try not to move it, but don't be stiff and, hi, my name is Kamilla Lanae, and don't be like that, but you're like, hi, my name is Kamilla Lanae. You know, you can do like a little head movement, and that's it. Not too much the whole time you're talking and da-da-da-da. Just keep it calm, okay? Keep it calm. Never stare into the camera on set unless told to. Now, right now, every time I do my YouTube videos, as you can see, I'm staring into the camera. If you guys see me look over here sometimes, it's me looking at myself to make sure I'm not looking stupid, or make sure my head or hair or my hair is not sticking up or something. This is me staring into the little thingy next to it where I can see it. This is me staring into the camera. Staring into the camera, it seems like I'm looking at you guys. So that is what I want you guys to feel, so you can feel a better connection with me when you watch my videos. So as I'm staring into the camera, this is good. You know, I'm grabbing connection with you guys. If I'm staring here the whole time, it doesn't even look like I'm looking at you, and look like I'm looking at something else, and it's just like, whatever. I mean, some people do it, but I prefer to look at you guys so you guys can start grabbing a connection with me. But if you're on set and you're staring into the camera, that is probably good for like certain scenes or like intense scenes. Like one of my movies, it's in post-production right now. I didn't advertise it that much yet, but I will be soon. Guys, look out for it. It's called Trust No One. And like one of the scenes, I have one of the main characters like staring into the camera when I'm not giving in details or anything, but in one of the little scenes, she's staring into the camera. And that's because that's a very intense scene. And she says her line and she's staring into the camera. So that is okay because the director, gave her permission to do that. But if you're not given permission to stare in the camera, do not stare in the camera while acting, because that's not realistic. In the camera, on set, dealing with on set is like a whole nother world. And I know, I get it, some of you guys might not know. That's the reason I'm here, to help you guys with these videos, help you out by giving you these videos twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. So that's something. Make sure you're not staring into the camera when you're acting. Even though the camera might be super close, sometimes the camera's like this close to your face, and it's just like hard for you not to stare at the camera or not glance at the camera. Don't do it. Don't look at the camera, because even if you like quickly look at the camera, I know y'all see my eyes, if you quickly look at the camera, trust me, that camera will pick that up, and since it's so close, it will see that you glanced at the camera so fast. So do not look at the camera at all unless the director gives you permission to. Don't ever look at the camera at all. Just ignore that camera. Act like that camera is not there. Block that camera out your face, out your vision in general, and just be on set with that character or those other characters that's on set with you. Ignore the camera. Ignore it. It might be hard because it's a huge, humongous camera in your face, boom poles and all that stuff in your face. Ignore all of that. Ignore the crew. Ignore the equipment. Ignore all of that. Because to act realistically, you have to just be in that set, that, what is it? Whatever, that vibe, you get what I'm saying. You have to be there with that character and that character only, unless there's a few other characters as well. But ignore all the other stuff, because you're not going to be able to act realistically if you're focused on 100 different things and people that's in that room. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Ignore the camera. Know your lines. Know your lines. Know your lines. Do not stutter, because if you know your lines, you wouldn't be able to stutter, because on everyday life you're just flowing with your words. You're just saying whatever. You're just saying it. You see how I'm saying it? I'm just talking. But if you don't know your lines and you know that you need your lines, then that's when you might start to be like, don't do, like, then it'll be a little hesitant, and that's not realistic acting. You want to make sure you know all of your lines, because if you know all of your lines, then there won't be any stutter or no pause or no gaps or anything when reading, when you're giving your lines. So you want to make sure you know all of your lines. It's very, 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 very helpful. And besides the not stuttering, it makes the set easier. It makes the day go by faster. It makes everything just seem so much better, because if you're acting and you don't know the lines, and then they gotta cut, you gotta go read your lines or whatever, it just makes things more difficult as well. Besides acting, I'm getting tongue twisted with my words. Make sure you know your lines, because if you know your lines, it will be more realistic. You can just flow with it. You can just say it. You can just go with the flow. But if you don't know it, then there might be some stuttering involved, and you might be like, or whatever. But you guys just try to flow with your words, flow with your lines. It's okay if it's best. I'm going to say this, even though this isn't really part of this topic, but do not change up the director's lines, words. Don't switch up a word for another word. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? But besides that, make sure you know your lines, because then there won't be no stuttering. Like I said, it will make set so much easier and so much better. And the director, I'm pretty sure they will love you. They really will. So to act realistically, just let it flow. Just remember the lines. As long as you remember the lines, then go with the flow. Whatever this scenery is, just do it. And like I said, when you're acting, you're not acting. You're being 100% real in that scene, okay? So if you have to cry, you are actually going to cry. You're not going to act like you're going to cry. You're going to have tears flowing down your eyes, and you're going to cry. Trust me, okay? So it's okay, because some people, when I tell people when you're acting, you're not acting, you're being real, they're like, what? But this video, I feel like, breaks it down what I mean. Now I don't sound so stupid if somebody's asking, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, go watch that YouTube video. But when you're acting, like I said, you're not acting. You're being 100% real, but we label that acting, right? Now, make sure when you're acting, you're having fun with it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Be thankful that you're there. Be thankful that you got the part. Be thankful that you have these lines. Be thankful that you have all of this cameras in your face, boom, pose, and everything, because a lot of people are praying for that day to happen, or have been praying for that day to happen since there was babies, or even if they're recently just wanting to do it. Everybody is praying for that. So be happy that you have it. Have fun. Have fun while you're acting. Acting is fun. Well, acting is fun to me. I feel like most people that act believes it's fun, because it's not like it's a 9-to-5 job and you have to do it. It's something that you want to put yourself into, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of training, a lot of coaching and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure if you do like acting, you know that it's fun. So make sure that you have fun with it. Enjoy it. Don't stress yourself out trying to be acting realistic, or you're not sure how to do it. And if you feel like you're not sure about something, ask the director, ask people that's on set, ask the producer, ask whoever there that you want to get your opinion from. Just ask them. And I'm telling you, it's not harmful to ask questions. It's best to ask them, because later you rather ask them now than they say something about it later. So if you feel some type of way, or you're not sure about a line, even if you feel like this line, you like, oh, I have to act realistically, but the way I'm thinking to say this line, it doesn't really seem realistic. How should I say it? Ask the director. They're on set basically 100% of the time, so go find a director. Yes, they're busy, so just go around, go find a director, or ask somebody else that's that can give you that okay. But most likely ask the director and ask them, listen, I want to make sure this sounds 100% realistic. The way I'm saying it is, and read them how you're saying it, ask them, do you have any input, any opinion on what I should say or do, or any hand motions that I should add with this? Ask them those type of questions. I'm telling you, they're going to love you. Ask questions. I tell people, and when I'm on set, I tell, if you don't understand something, if you're confused about something, if you need something, just ask us, because that's why we're here, and we want to make sure you are good when time, okay, action. We want to make sure you're good. So just ask the questions, have fun, not too many hand movements and head motions. Make sure you're being realistic, 100% realistic, because like I said, I keep saying, when you're acting, you're really not acting, you're being 100% realistic, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if this video was short or not. I feel like I was rambling a lot, but I hope this was very helpful to whoever out there that needs this video. Like I say all the time, if anybody have any input, well, any suggestion videos that you guys want me to do, please let me know. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please keep coming back for more. Any video ideas, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Also, I'm going to say, I have this acting competition that's out. I didn't forget about you guys. I am still trying to, you know, let it sink in and let everybody hear about the acting audition. I mean, not acting audition, acting competition, because I want everybody out there to get this opportunity. Please share this video. Please let other people know about this acting competition. Watch the acting competition videos to get all the details. It's going to be worth it. Trust me, everyone. You're going to love it. You get to be in one of our feature film movies, in a commercial, the star of the commercial, in a magazine, the front page of a website. It's just so many great opportunities. So I really hope that all you actors out there can hear about this opportunity, this acting competition. Please go watch the other acting competition information videos. I believe it's 2 different videos on the channel. Please go check it out, because I would love for you guys to be entered into it. If you know any other actors out there that you know would like to be a part of this acting competition, please let them know. Please, please, please. I really want to help all you actors out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, if I have connections, I would love to share my connection with you guys, and that's what I'm doing by this acting competition. So please, guys, share these videos. Give those people, give everybody, all those actors out there that you know, give them videos. It's, I believe it's 2 different acting competition videos. It's like one that I posted the first time, then the other one is an update. So please, guys, please go watch it, hear about it, submit yourself into the competition. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please keep coming back for more. I love you guys. Peace.